Here we are in section 2.2 exercises part C with numbers 31 through 34. It says if tile costs $1.50 per square foot, let's write that down, $1.50 per foot squared. How much is that per square yard? So we have to change square feet into square yards. In your textbook, you saw that 1 square yard equaled 9 square feet. So this one right here, square yard to square feet, we're going to times it by then its unit conversion. So we get dollars per square yard. That's our goal, yard squared. So we're going to times it by this conversion factor where we are changing feet squared. We'll put that on the top so it will cancel. 2 yards squared on the bottom. And then this unit conversion tells us it's 1 square yard to 9 feet squared. Okay, now we can multiply them and we'll see, yes, indeed, feet squared cancel, and we have dollar per square yard ending up as our answer. So we have $1.50 times 9, and we get 13.50. Let's double check our answer. And yes, there it is, $13.50 per square yard. Good. Number 32. How much does it cost to run an 800 watt microwave, so 800 watts, for 17 hours? Let's put that down. If the power company charges 11 cents, so dollars, 0.11, 11 cents per kilowatt hour. Now notice that the price is in kilowatts, so we've got to change 800 watts to kilowatts. In slow motion, you do the times by, there is 1 kilowatt per 1,000 watts. And this is, when you multiply them, the watts go like that, and you get 800 divided by 1,000, which gives you the total number of kilowatts as 0.8 kilowatts. Now some of you will be able to do that in your head. Dividing by 1,000 is just moving the decimal 1, 2, 3 places, and which makes the metric system very easy to use in conversion. So 0.8 kilowatts times 17 hours, and when we multiply those two things together, 17 times 8, we might need that for a calculator, 17 times 0.8, that equals, this will be 13.6 kilowatt times hours, kilowatt hours. And then we're going to times that by 0.11 dollars per kilowatt hour. And when we multiply them, the kilowatts cancel and the hours cancel. So we will be left with amount of dollars. So let's pull up that calculator. We had 0.8 times 17 is 13.6 times 0.11 equals 1.496. So that gives us 1.496. If we round to the nearest penny, that will go up to a 10, which will make it 1.50. So $1.50 is how much that would cost. Let's check our answer. Yep, $1.50. Number 33. Change 3 euros into pesos. Now this allows us to change euros into dollars and then pesos into dollars or dollars into pesos. So let's do that. 3 euros, go like that, 3 euros, and we're going to times it by something that will take euros into dollars. So we've got to decide, do we want to put dollars or euros on top? And if we're multiplying, we want to get rid of euros, so we want euros down here on the bottom and dollars up here on the top. So $1.30 per 1 euro. Good. Now we're going to use the next one to change it into pesos. So we need to multiply by something that will get rid of dollars, and we'll put pesos up here on the top. So this is $0.08 for 1 peso. Good. Now if we multiply those, let's make sure we've done it right so that it happens. So the euros will cancel and we'll be left with dollars, and then the dollars will cancel and we'll be left with pesos. Okay, Okay, so 3 times 130 divided by 0.08. Let's pull out our calculator. 3 times 1.30 divided by 0.08, and that will equal 48.75. And that's how many pesos, at least with these conversion factors, will equal 3 euros. Let's double check our answer. 48.75 pesos. Great! And the last one, we're going to change 66 feet per second, that's feet per second, into miles per hour. So we're going to try to times it by stuff so we get miles on the top and hours on the bottom. So you'll notice we first have to change feet into miles. Let's do that by multiplying by something that will get rid of feet, cause that to cancel, and leave miles on the top. And it is 1 mile for 5,280 feet. Great. Now, that'll take care of feet into miles. Now we've got to take and turn seconds into hours. So we've got to get rid of seconds. We know how many seconds happen per minute. That's 60. And then we've turned it into minutes, but we have to do one more to turn minutes into hours on the bottom. Now let's double check that everything cancels correctly. The feet will cancel here, so that will leave miles. The seconds will cancel and leave minutes and hours, so we cancel off the minutes. And what do we have left? Miles and hours, miles per hour. So let's do that. 66 times 60 times 60 divided by 5,280. Let's pull out the calculator to do that one. 66 times 60 times 60, and that's going to be 237,600 divided by 5,280, and that equals 45. That came out kind of nice. 45 miles per hour equals 66 feet every second. Let's double check our answer. Indeed, 45 miles per hour. Good.